Here we have the current stock market analysis for NVIDIA Corporation, stock ticker NVDA. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful in your trading, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts below in the comment section so that other traders can find this information more easily on the platform. So as we can see here, what we're looking at the moment is the 2-hour price chart. Each candle on this time frame represents a 2-hour trading period. And as we can see here, share prices have now broken above the prior highs, which came in at 130.63. So this near-term price high has actually been seen at 132.92. So we will change this here. And this is now the next level to watch to the top side. We are sort of still trading right near those highs. So I wouldn't really expect to see this as the final resistance point. But currently this is the near-term price high. So of course, the real question here is, whether or not this price move to the top side is going to be sustainable. Are we going to continue to see follow through like this? Does this momentum trend have further fuel to continue running higher? So in this video, we will be looking at some important price levels and indicator readings to try to help traders make those types of determinations. So, as we can see, the major issue here with this stock is that we did break above these prior highs at 127.66. And that specific breakout was critical because it really did look as though there was a question about that being possibly a false breakout to the top side. And this is a major trend line here, much more important than most trend lines. I mean, quite often trend lines really don't mean very much on their own. But when they start to be drawn from all-time highs and things like that, they tend to take on much greater level of importance. And as we can see here, the sequence of lower highs that has been developing since NVIDIA posted those all-time high figures at 140, above 140 on June 20th. The sequence of lower highs here is a bit concerning, and it does suggest that we could have even started to see share prices move lower. That was definitely within the realm of possibility here. I mean, you could have seen a price failure at that point, and then seen share prices start to make some significant new lows, possibly even below that 90.69 area. So now that we can see that this trend line has broken to the top side convincingly, all of that price movement starts to become much less likely. So at the moment, it does look as though these prior price lows at $100.95, it does look like these price lows currently will remain sort of protected. As we can see, there is now a series of higher lows that has also started to develop. That's a bit of a steep slope in that trend line here, so I wouldn't really expect that to maintain itself. But what this does tell us is that we are continuing to see higher lows that have been posted. And now, the real question here is where share prices are likely headed next. So, if we're looking at these price zones here, we can see that already 127.66 has been broken. 131.26 has also been broken. And that 131.26 level was an extremely important level as well, because this area did mark the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement of a prior trending move here. If I sort of move this Fibonacci retracement study here a bit, you'll be able to start to see why this is so important. As we can see here, this area does come into contact. This high here at 131.26 comes right into contact with this sort of teal light blue line here, which is the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement of this major trending move here. So that would essentially be the price move from the all-time high to those $90.69 lows. So that's a very, very significant price move here, and we were not finished retracing that move. We failed here at that 78.6% retracement. All of this price movement here to the downside came as a result of that failure at that 786 retracement. So the fact that we're breaking above 131.26 now is significant because this is a historical high, historical resistance zone, and it's also breaking now through that 78.6% Fibonacci retracement of this decline from the all-time high to 90.69. So it's significant for a few different reasons here. We broke through the downtrend line. We broke through two regions of historical resistance, and then we also broke through that 786 Fibonacci retracement zone. So this is an important price move. It might not seem significant. It might seem like it's kind of small, possibly in size, but the fact that we were able to generate support right around 115 is significant. This is also now a double bottom, as we can see here, right around 115. Share prices have now been tested on two separate occasions, and then we did manage to bounce higher. So to the downside, 115 really is the critical price level. I think that if we did start to see declines below that area, that's when your bias starts to change for this stock. I don't think we're there yet. I don't expect to be there anytime soon. Largely because we're still seeing positive indicator readings from these shorter term timeframes. And then additionally, this more recent negative trend has now been broken to the top side. So, this is another reason this recent trend movement here is important. This recent trend movement here has created this reading in the relative strength index that did break above that prior bearish momentum condition. So, you've got probably four different reasons here to view this recent price move as being significant. And it also does sort of get us out of the woods as far as this prior potential for a false breakout at 127.66. So going forward, the next level to the top side to be watching does come in at this 136.15 area. We can start to remove a lot of these Fibonacci retracement zones because these moves have now been completed. And we are going to start to need to sort of clean up this chart in the next video because a lot of these price movements have now been invalidated. And we do need to start to take a bit of a new analysis here. But for the near term, the price level to watch does come in at 136.15. This is the next major historical resistance zone that does come into play before that all-time high. So right now, those are the two main price regions: 115 to the downside, and then to the top side, we're looking at 136.15. The indicator reading is currently trading in overbought territory. So don't be surprised if you see a bit of a pullback here or a bit of a sideways consolidation. But there would need to be a lot more damage done to this chart before we could really start to see the overall bias start to reverse to the downside. Here's the current stock market update for NVIDIA Corporation, stock ticker NVDA. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market. Lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership and start trading stocks with the pros.